Jamie's oldest driver, Bruce, was counting on his own record getting an upgrade.
Now, Jamie promised to pimp my truck out. Almost $14,000 of stereo equipment, $13,000 in chrome. 8-inch chrome straight stacks. He's gonna bark when the Jake goes.
Bruce was supposed to leave in his truck this morning on a long-haul job to Alberta.
Hey, Bruce?
Yo.
Why is this truck here and not on its way to Alberta? I'm starting to think to myself that we're on Bruce time.
No. I figure on leaving about 5:36.
All right, I'm thinking you're on your own page.
No.
You're on Bruce schedule.
I'm finding that he's having a harder and harder time, kind of keeping up the pace.
Bruce decides to get on Jamie time and heads off for Alberta. By the time Bruce and Scott arrive, traffic has been at a dead stop for over an hour.
These guys get together on the back end here, we might get something going.
Without James, Bruce can't get traction.
Come on, you stupid.
You're gonna have to chain up, Bruce.
Bruce doesn't like using the heavy-duty chains.
Well, I was gonna do that once I got the hook on it and then pull ahead.
Bruce is getting on in age. I like the old bugger, but he's slowing down. Okay, I got him moving on the front now, so we get on the back, it should come.
We wanted you up so you can pull it back.
You gotta pull ahead some, Bruce.
You're right in my line.
See how Bruce is making out here. See if he's on his cable. You all ready to go, Bruce?
Not yet. There we go.
Just do what you can do till you slide back and then stop. Ready?
Jamie's hoping the lift will keep the already compromised trailer from breaking apart
How's that?
and spilling pills all over the highway.
Hold it.
It's actually bending the truck frame as we're lifting it up.
After a long night on the coke, Jamie's crew spends the morning getting ready for the next big wreck. Bruce preps the tire chains he never got to last night. At 65, Bruce Hardy is Jamie's oldest and most experienced driver. 2 years ago, Bruce survived a near-fatal accident. After 4 days in the hospital, he came straight back to work.
A lot of these new guys can't keep up the hours that the rest of us can. I can go 36, 52 hours without sleep. Doesn't bother me.
For the last 5 years, he's been in the same 1992 Home 750 record. And he's still waiting for Jamie to make good on a promise to pimp it out.
Be a sweet truck when she's done putting a wicked sound system in it. And all underneath the body, they're gonna put strobe lights.
I've had a game with Bruce for a long time. Who's gonna conk out first, him or the truck? They're neck and neck right now. I don't know.
Come on.
This season, Bruce is back, insisting he's got another winter in him.
It's in my blood. No, it's a job I just love doing.
But Jamie's not so sure.
I worry about Bruce all the time. He usually gets some truck stop or in a parking lot or pull out somewhere in the highway, passed away. Bruce is a great guy, but when the snow flies, Bruce isn't exactly the snow shed warrior.
Case in point, tire chains.
I don't like chaining up, period.
Jamie is trying to have him around for a few more years, but it's hard work, and he's getting older, and his health isn't as good as it is. We kind of want to preserve him, right? We don't want to kill him.
Jamie sent both Adam and Bruce to help keep things moving.
We're going right up slow.
Bruce comes up on a struggling semi.
Yeah, he's chained up. That's good.
He decides to let him fend for himself. A little farther up the hill, Adam's got more spinouts than he can handle.
They've lost count. It's good there. When will the madness end?
Adam's about to head up to the next job when he spots Bruce parked down the road.
pretty old. Bruce can't do it much more, but yet he keeps Bruce in that truck. Needs to be put into a different role and let somebody else attempt to run that old truck.
I need some help out here. I can't do all this by myself.
Do we have to chain up going over the coke, anybody?
A snowstorm has trucks struggling to make it over the coke. Adam is hustling to clear a backlog of spinouts when he sees Bruce doing not much of anything.
Bruce is getting pretty old. Bruce can't do it much more, but yet he keeps Bruce in that truck.
I need some help out here. I can't do all this by myself.
Jamie had hoped for a night off, but it looks like that's not going to happen.
Well, Bruce is probably not chained up, and I don't even know why he went out here. What good is he sitting in the lineup of traffic with the rest of the helpless bastards? Why did he even leave his house? Why did he even jump in my truck? Making me look like a fool out on the road.
These trucks don't like the snow. That good old Canadian winter.
When things are Armageddon like this, you gotta be a warrior. You gotta get it done.
Not far up the hill, he finds Bruce parked on the shoulder.
Here, look at this. In your truck there, Bruce? Bruce.
Yeah.
Let's give him some chains. So, how many trucks did you pull?
There's a 70, there's a guy with a rock truck on. He weighs 70 tons.
And where's he?
He's just on the bridge.
Okay,
A couple of challenges up here, yeah.
okay. So then you hammer on them. We'll try to get the trucks up the hill. Okay, all right. You need chains? I got a set of triples.
Tonight, Bruce put on a set of single tire chains, but they don't give him enough traction to pull much of anything.
Bruce, we've got a set of singles on, kind of sitting over there. He's gonna go up the road some frickin' place. What are you gonna do with a set of singles on? Nothing.
Jamie and Gord stop to put a set of triple chains on the Rotator.
Remember how to do it? So tight the center one first.
Triples wrap around both the inside and outside tires, giving twice the traction of a set of singles.
What is he doing down there? Why isn't he chained up with triples and getting up the hill and opening the road?
Bruce finally kicks into gear.
We're going up the hill.
Bruce driving up the hill with a loose set of singles on his truck. Like, what's he gonna do? What is he gonna pull up with a set of singles? Nothing. Might as well be down at the shop, stoking the fire and drinking beer. You on there, Bruce?
Go ahead.
Are you get those other trucks out or not there?
Hey, we're gone. It looks like they got themselves out.
In a weird kind of a way, he adds to the problem in a snow event. He's not clearing the highway, this guy. He's screwing the highway up. He's part of the problem. And that drives me nuts.
Heading home.
Eventually, Bruce passes by on his way home. First thing next morning, Jamie stops by a local truck dealer to try to solve his Bruce problem.
This truck's actually nice, you know that? It may not look nice to you, but it's nice. Bruce needs to be driving this. This will be easier on his back and lifting and all that kind of stuff. And it'd be easier for him to drive around than driving them big trucks, you know? So that'll help him. He'll still be able to make a living, but, you know, I guess it's a little bit crusty like Bruce. So, a crusty truck for a crusty guy.
All he needs to do now is convince Bruce.
The reason I'm talking to you is it is getting harder and harder for you to put in those hours and harder for you to do that work. Maybe the way to solve this problem is to put you more in a smaller truck, and then you work with Ken to do the car towing.
Bruce leaves the meeting, gets into his old home's wrecker, and drives off.
That was bull. Don't appreciate people saying I can't handle this job.
The next morning, Bruce shows up in his old home's wrecker. Last night, Jamie called him to do a job in the smaller truck, and Bruce said no.
Oh, Jamie called me, we'd go up and flip a car back on the Thru. I said, why can't Ken do it? I didn't go. It's just that I just crawled in the tub.
But the headache with Bruce is going to have to wait. Jamie has his hands full with news Rob.
Yeah, Bruce is on his way. Okay.
Back at the yard, Bruce is fueling up his wrecker. But as usual, he's in no hurry.
This thing takes forever to fill.
So Scott has to wait. Finally, a heavy wrecker arrives, but it's not Bruce. 20 minutes later, Bruce finally arrives. But when he sees what's gone down, he just keeps driving.
Just means we're gonna have to be on our game a little better.
This season, Bruce has been struggling on the coke.
You gotta pull ahead some, Bruce.
You're right by line.
You know, he's kind of nearing retirement age. What is he doing down there?
Come on, you stupid.
Why isn't he chained up with triples and getting up the hill and opening the road? I'm finding that he's having a harder and harder time keeping up the pace.
Last week, Jamie suggested Bruce shift down to a smaller car towing truck.
If instead of driving tandem all the time, if you were to do the automotive stuff and help Ken out a bit, are you good with that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But so far, Bruce has refused to drive anything but his old home's heavy wrecker.
I just told him that was bull.
Is that jackknife blocking the road?
And I got to stop here at Fellow Road.
Bruce decides to respond to another wreck just up the road.
This is number 2.
A truck got stuck on a steep hill, and the drivers are anxious to get going. Never big on customer service, Bruce tosses the truck driver a tow pin.
Other side. Other one.
Then tells him how to use it. At 65 years old, climbing and pulling aren't as easy as they used to be.
Come on.
But don't tell Bruce that.
I can get up. It don't matter if I have had a half an hour sleep. I'll get up and I'll go. Nothing gonna tie me down, because I'm too good at what I do.
Do you want me to release brake?
Wait a minute. Okay.
The wheels can't get traction on the slick hill, but Bruce doesn't seem to notice.
That's coming out good.
Eventually, after 20 minutes of pulling and pointing,
Turn. There.
he gets the job done, Bruce style.
You're out of here.
I like the job. I've been in it since the 70s. And if anybody's got the experience, I got more than anybody in this place.
Not bad at all.
Night around what time?
11:30, 12.
So
Bruce starts his day at the hospital.
Mel was brought in. And my buddy Dave, he got pushed out the back door by this guy.
Last night, he threw a party that ended in a fight.
It was a good fight. I'm 65 and I can still hold my own.
Okay. Tell me when you feel the pain, okay?
Right there.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Bring that elbow forward. Okay, and another breath in and hold it.
A few years ago, he was in the hospital for 4 days. He was rigging up a truck when he got hit by a passing car carrier.
He had a punctured lung, and he was bleeding internally. I know he had broken ribs. He was beat up a lot worse than he thought he was.
As soon as he could, he returned to work.
Can't make money laying on your ass in the hospital. I need a cigarette.
Not wanting to repeat the experience, Bruce leaves before getting a diagnosis and reports to work.
Hey, Bruce. Come on, have a seat for a minute. Tell me about your party last night. What happened? I got multiple phone calls that people came over to fight with you.
Yeah?
Everybody's hearing your name on the police scanner in town.
I kind of figured so. Everything was fine until this idiot started to take a swing at a girl.
One of your girlfriends?
Ex now. On her.
He hit a girl?
He tried to.
And then what do? You reached out there and just grabbed his arm?
I stepped in and started pushing him. I may be 65, but I can still do it. Oh.
Did you get like bruised up or something like that, or what?
No, he shoved me into my dining room table. I caught the corner of it.
Did you do damage to your ribs again? Like you just had that truck accident?
This side this time.
The different side of the rib?
Yeah.
Are they broken?
I wasn't sitting around that hospital waiting.
You're not coughing up blood or anything?
No. No.
Unbelievable.
Jamie tries again to coax him into a smaller, lighter truck.
You wouldn't be able to do too much though, eh?
I'm just a little sore. That's...
Like you're gonna be able to work or no?
Oh, hell yeah. Ain't gonna slow me down.
Put you on light duty?
Nope.
No, eh?
As I said, I may be 65, but I still got it.
Bruce needs to be on light duty. His age is creeping up there, his health is going down there, and now he's drinking and fighting in the back alleys. So how am I gonna use this guy to work in a big wrecker and go down a hill and do all that work? Can't happen. All of these things are all adding up to putting him in the smaller truck.
At 10 o'clock, the Rotator heads out to the cat food wreck. But it's not Jamie in the driver's seat. Today, he's turned over his pride and joy to Scott.
Jamie just was so busy with paperwork. Jamie said, well, just take the Rotator.
Bruce was supposed to be his backup in the smaller truck.
This is Bruce. I'll get back to you. Leave a message. Well, I heard it, but I just wasn't answering it. Besides, he's got Gord that can go do the odd one.
Bruce isn't bringing revenue in, works when he wants to work, answers the phone when he feels like it. At the end of the day, he's not fulfilling a function here. He's not doing the job. You get back in the shop there, tell Bruce to come in and see me because I got to get him dialed in here. He's got to get dialed in. We can't even get a tow up the hill here. It's a joke, you know, joke. I'm gonna get Bruce to cover you.
I'll call them to come in. He come up here 25 years ago. He was young and he was strong and he was full of life, and now he's worn out and he's got nowhere to go. What do you do?
Monkey's been up all night, working. He needs to have somebody helping him with the little truck, right? And I need you to kind of get settled into that truck and start doing that, right?
Yeah.
Come in and sit for a minute. So I want you to kind of get into the 47 and start driving that truck all the time and helping Monkey with the automotive.
I know 47, you put it in high range. You can feel it clunk, clunk, clunk.
I just want you to get into that groove, right?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. He'll fight you tooth and nail. He's figuring it out that he's got to get into something a little lighter duty. But it's taken like a week to get him in that frame of mind.
And he might not be there yet. Bruce checks out the truck Jamie wants him to drive.
No, I wouldn't take it up there in the wintertime. It's useless in the snow. There's no way you're gonna get changed on that. But I need another coffee. Coffee time.
I'd rather run the highway. I got over 30 some odd years of it. It's in my blood. I'm gonna stick it out as long as I last.
Scott isn't Jamie's only headache.
They called me and said, you might want to phone your tow truck and find out how they towed it. And I said, well, okay.
Yesterday, Bruce did a routine job for a longtime client and somehow managed to damage the customer's truck.
No problem, I'm here for you.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Paul. Bye.
You bet.
Absolutely unbelievable. That could be $15,000.
For the last 2 weeks, Jamie's been trying to get Bruce to move into a lighter truck.
He needs to wind down a little bit and move into something a little easier.
But so far, Bruce has refused to give up his home's heavy wrecker.
I just told him that was bull.
I offered him the job in the smaller trucks. He basically tells me to go blow it out my ass. So I have no choice.
Too big, man. I have no idea, Bruce. I only work here, buddy.
Hey, Bruce. Hey, do you want to come in the coffee room there for a minute with me?
I have no idea, Bruce.
Thanks, Paul. Bye.
You bet.
Okay. Hey, Bruce. The final straw for Bruce was a phone call from a customer saying that he did $15,000 damage that I've got to pay for. I got to go over some with you. You towed that truck, the one where they locked the keys out of there. They phoned me and they said that thing's $15,000 damage to that truck. 15,000 bucks, Bruce. That's a huge, huge dent in this pocketbook.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on lately, though, but it's just like you're upside down, you know what I mean? Up in the...
I'll admit it.
This is a hard thing for me to talk to you about, even, Bruce. I love you to death, Bruce, but I think you need to retire. I really do, you know?
That night, Jamie throws a retirement party for the original tow truck cowboy they call Crazy Horse.
Oh, Bruce. Gonna retire now?
I am retired.
Thought we were gonna retire together.
I am retired.
Okay, buddy, well, good luck, man. I'm gonna miss you big time.
Bula, 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 bula. Bula, bula, bula! Everybody bula! I have a feeling for Bruce, man. I hate to see him go. I'm gonna miss him. I'll miss him hard.
You know what? Brucey isn't sad, so why should anybody else be?
Comes a point in everybody's life where it's like, hold it. You need to stand down a little bit and relax a little bit, and me included, I'll get there.
I'm a legend, and I'm old school. I guess that I was slowing down, and it was time to retire.
Yeah, I'm going home. I love you, man.
Later.
Yeah.
I love you.
Crazy horse, crazy horse, crazy horse.
Well, I didn't stay very long. Kind of an emotional thing for me. I look at Bruce and I see myself. 20 years from now, I'll be Bruce. I'll be put out to pasture. I got 2 CDs, Aerosmith and Aerosmith Gold. Oh, Brucey, how we miss you. Brucey, how we miss you.
Scott shows up for work and kicks back with newly retired Bruce.
What are you gonna do today, Brucey? Atta boy. Well, I feel like semi-retiring today too, Brucey.
Yeah, you know it.
Hanging around the table, drinking coffee and smoking, and nobody's getting anything done. He's not earning me money. He's costing me money.
Super Jam.
Do you want me to find somebody to run the General if you don't want to drive it?
I'll run it when we need to run it.
If you don't really want to drive that truck,
I have no
can't
problem
have it sitting
running
there.
the truck.
Either tell me no, I'm not going to run the thing until my other truck comes.
It doesn't bug me running it, but you know. But you know, like today, for instance, I came in and I got to go run over and help this guy do that. I got to run over and help this guy do that.
Guy walks up in the airport. You're from that show, Highway Through Hell. He says, yeah.
I'm not signing autographs. I'm the grumpy old fart on that show. And that's the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be.
Well, we got Bruce with us. Crazy Horse. Welcome back, Bruce.
Glad to be back.
You started out, you had big plans this season. You're going to get your truck pimped out.
Another promise not kept, eh?
Exactly.
If there's no wrecks, you don't eat.
Because money's tight, some hoped-for upgrades haven't been done. Plans to pimp out Bruce's wrecker are now on hold. Although Jamie's most senior driver is still optimistic.
Yeah, sweet truck when she's done putting a wicked sound system in it.
Yeah.
And all underneath the body, they're going to put strobe lights.
Why was getting the truck pimped out, why was that important to you?
I like that truck.
You see potential in it?
It's a nice truck.
Why didn't you pimp out the truck?
I just think we had just too much on the go. There were so many projects. It's like, how many projects can you do?
Bruce, what kind of season did you have? Did you have some struggles this year?
I had a few.
What was the challenge for you?
I was getting tired of getting up at 3, 4 in the morning.
Bruce is a great guy, but when the snow flies, Bruce isn't exactly the snow shed warrior.
I don't like chaining up, period.
Now he's gonna be stuck here, you watch.
You're gonna have to chain up, Bruce.
Putting on chains. What is it about chains? I mean, it's part of the job, man.
They're chains.
They're chains. I won't put them on if I do not have to.
There were a couple times when you showed up on the mountain, everybody else was chained up, you didn't have any chains on. I mean, you've got to know that that's going to get you into trouble potentially, no?
Gets me into trouble, I get into trouble.
Caused me a few stressful moments.
Why?
Most of the time he was telling me to blow it out my ass and he'd do whatever the hell he wanted to do. So it's like, okay, how much of that can you take, right? So, you know, I've got Adam going hard and heavy, and I remember one night you were sleeping in a pullout somewhere, weren't you, on the highway? And it's like I'm driving by, putting my chains on, and I'm going, look at this. In your truck there, Bruce? I worry about Bruce all the time. Because he gets some truck stop or in a parking lot or pull out somewhere in the highway, you know, passed away. Bruce. I worry about Bruce all the time. Because he gets some truck stop or in a parking lot or pull out somewhere in the highway, you know, passed away. Bruce.
You also got to give him some respect, though. The old dog's put his time in on the mountain.
Yeah.
He's
35 years in this business.
You got to cut a guy some slack?
I try to, I do, and then, you know, it gets to the point where, you know, is this a worthwhile business event? And you got to kind of, you know, one thing in this business is a small, tight little world, but at the end of the day, I still have the cash reality to deal with. Bruce needs to be driving this. This will be easier on his back and lifting and all that kind of stuff. And it'd be easier for him to drive around than driving them big trucks, you know. But, you know, I guess it's a little bit crusty like Bruce. So, a crusty truck for a crusty guy.
All he needs to do now is convince Bruce.
Maybe the way to solve this problem is to put you more in a smaller truck, and then you work with Ken to do the car towing. So.
Don't appreciate people saying I can't handle this job.
Ultimately, Bruce, at the end of the day, why is it hard for you to move into a smaller truck?
I don't like small trucks.
Is it a pride thing?
Yeah.
It's pride.
Yeah. There's more money in big stuff than there is in small stuff.
You gotta do 5 times the work in a little truck.
Exactly.
The work is lighter work, though, too. Here's the thing. I mean, you know, picking those heavy chains up. You're coming back from 10 years off the job. I'm pushing 48 years old. At the end of the day, you don't get out of bed as quick. You don't bend over as easy, and as you age, it gets tougher and tougher to do.
Did you feel a responsibility to move him into a smaller truck to lighten the load on him?
Yes. And that was my way. I didn't really want Bruce to retire. That wasn't my goal. Hey, Bruce. The final straw for Bruce was a phone call from a customer saying that he did $15,000 damage that I've got to pay for. I got to go over some with you. They said that thing's $15,000 damage to that truck.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on lately, though, but it's just like you're upside down, you know what I mean? Up in the...
Yeah, no, I'll admit it.
This is a hard thing for me to talk to you about, even, Bruce. I love you to death, Bruce, but I think you need to retire. I really do.
You had to make him retire.
Had to. Not that I disrespected Bruce. Bruce is a trooper and a warrior in our business. You know, it is a hard thing for you to retire a guy out because you know what he's been through. It's a brutal, brutal business to be in. It's a hard one to say to a guy, hey, you know, I know you put in X amount of years, and to just say, hey, you're done. That's the worst possible thing you could have to do as a boss, is tell a guy he's retired. It really was hard. I had to draw the line and say, hey, you know what, Bruce? You need to be in a different job that's not gonna, you know, push you as hard. I mean, it's just like me. You think, is it nicer to drive around in a pickup truck all day or drive one of them big rigs?
Let's take a look at the retirement party and let's come back and talk about it.
Thought we were gonna retire together.
I am retired.
Okay, buddy, well, good luck, man. I'm gonna miss you big time.
Bula, 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 bula. I hate to see him go. I'm gonna miss him. I'll miss him hard.
Comes a point in everybody's life where it's like you need to stand down a little bit and relax a little bit.
I'm a legend, and I'm old school. Just that I was slowing down, and it was time to retire. Yeah, I'm going home.
I love you, man.
Later.
Yeah.
I love you.
Thanks.
Crazy horse, crazy horse, crazy horse.
Few tears that night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who here had the hardest time dealing with Bruce's retirement?
Probably Jamie.
But you didn't really let it show, did you?
Well, I tried not to, but I mean, you know, try to be the big boy, you know. Even watching this again here right now was kind of a bit of a tearjerker for me, really.
Bruce, how do you feel being forced to retire?
I wasn't really forced into retirement. I wanted to retire.
Is that true?
I've had.
Is that true, Jimmy?
I've had enough of
I
this.
gave grief
But
day after day after day. Yelled at me, screamed at me, told me to pound sand, stuck your finger up at me, drove by me. Yeah, you wanted to retire. Yeah, sure.
Well, listen, to old Bruce.
Cheers, Bruce.
Cheers, Bruce.
Good to see you, brother.
To all you did on the highway.